Yeah, so if we're gonna run this manually, dang, this game is glitchy today. If we were gonna run this manually, I could see running this. But on auto, it just doesn't work for auto drive. But that's anything articulated, at least in my experience. So we bought this big cart. What the hell are we gonna pull it with?
You bought the cart, or you?
Yeah, no, I bought the cart. You don't have any. I need 4% or 6%.
You could lease the Delta track.
You said that doesn't turn though.
Yeah, but you never gotta try it. You said it's DLC day.
No, what I need is that 9RT that you found in the mod stream. That would probably work, right? Because this cart's gonna take stupid horsepower, right? I mean, it's huge. I know it says what, 400, but or whatever.
500.
Yeah,
like,
5.
I mean, you're there on kind of horsepower, but I wonder if transmission is kind of messing with you.
Probably, but I need, if we're gonna run this on auto drive, I need something that's not articulated.
Yeah, that 2-track. Granted, it's not the new gen.
Whatever, it's big horsepower, right?
X28.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
No, what's interesting is the older like design, or
yeah,
older that has the newer like hazard or marker arms.
Oh. All right, I have 88,000 liters right now.
Yeah, so you basically have 2,500 bushel.
My God.
To the least brand has the numbers on the side correct.
Yeah. So the Kloss might do it. I mean, it's 500 horsepower. That has more than 100 more, but it might do it. Yeah. I don't know how that one acts on auto drive though. That'd be something to do on a test map. I know that 2-tracks work very well with auto drive. The 2-tracks are awesome with auto drive. So that wouldn't be an issue to use that. Dude, this thing is a unit though. Give me 50 acres. And turn this thing around.
500 is more like it.
Yeah. Oh my. Now I need what, 3 trips with the semi-truck to empty it? We should probably only put one of these on this tractor, right? You're on 5, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm dispatching the tippers to you. Because you're gonna need something to keep going. Gonna need something.
Yeah, I'm 50% full now.
The Kloss is not articulated. It's got 4 like track steering. So I mean, it's not a bad thing, but oh, you know what? Our other tippers are at the shop, aren't they?
I guess so.
I believe so. I think I saw them sitting up there when I left. Yeah, they're at the corn dryer. Okay, so you get 2 tippers. One has to go repair. You should probably get some more of those, honestly. All right, let's break this out and empty that real quick. Oh, we need to sell those too. We do not need our, let's do it this way. Cleaner. Grain heads.
And they are going all around the map.
Yep. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, this is the new truck and trailer, boys. I really like the look of this trailer. This thing is sick.
I've ripped off the band-aid.
What did you do?
I opened the can.
Oh. All right, so if Trent's muted for a little while, we know why, Chad. He's eating Pringles.
It's a mic etiquette.
Please, thank you. Okay, that thing unloads at a pretty good clip. That grain cart, dang. I don't mind that at all.
I say this. Now we finally have like a cart that is a pretty good match for the mother bin.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be great about Judith Plains, wouldn't it? Mother bins.
Yeah, that's probably, that might be my next, at least for me, investment, because how far you got to travel.
Yeah. Yeah, Trent, you got any Pringles for chat? I can hear him just barely.
They're right there.
He's teasing them, chat. You got him on the fishing pole on the string, don't you? Oh, almost got it. Holy, yeah, that cart's quick.
It might be stupid to say, but the International is probably one of the best on auto drive to empty.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Trent has barbecue and ranch, like 2 different containers. Pringles.
Yep, the ranch is in the kitchen for now. Can I say these normal, I guess, big cans, John?
Yeah.
They're really dangerous during like harvest time.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
They're going like faster than like you sitting at your desk.
You know that, John, you have a point. This auger wagon that we bought, it's basically a mother bin. So we can just use it as a mother bin, yeah. That's actually a valid point. We don't need to worry about pulling it. We don't have auto drive set up for using it like that right now, but
oh yeah.
so I mean, the mother bin only holds 141,000. This thing holds 88. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like if you have trucks coming to it,
Yeah.
it should be able to unload like well, it can obviously unload itself at least once.
Well, this is 2 loads here. Of course, this isn't the biggest trailer, but this is the second load out of there. But no, on the Montana, like I could see. Yeah, I could see it.
Well, yeah, I guess in a way I have 3 trailers because the live bottom.
You're thinking about. So, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? We played. I've checked out the Montana map. I checked it out Sunday, and I kept saying my big holdup was there was no auto drive, because the map just came out. Well, now we have an auto drive config. It's in our Discord. It's not ours. I don't know where it came from. We're still not sure yet.
We don't ask questions right now.
It's there. I don't really care where it came from. Yeah, it'd be nice to give the guy credit, but end of the day,
we have it for.
We have one.
We're excited.
So. I could honestly see like Saturday, which is our next time farming. I could really see me starting Judith Plains. Yeah, because I really like that map, and I knew that was going to happen too. If I looked at it and like loaded it, I was going to want to play it, or even like watching the Grain Arcade our buddy Matt play it. It was going to be like, I want to play it, and it happened. Now, that doesn't mean I'm done with Alma. That doesn't mean I don't want to finish Alma, because I do.
You're done.
But that's future, Jeff, I actually haven't looked at them yet, but I have the link from you still. I haven't had time to download them. Haven't had time. I just haven't downloaded them. I don't want to make excuses. I haven't downloaded them. Not yet. But I really like this trailer. This trailer is cool, and the versatility to be able to do this so that we can, you know, use one trailer and say haul lime and our fertilizer right to a field. And if it's a big field, look at the fenders wiggling. I like to see you jiggle jiggle for sure.
At least on Montana, like if you load that thing full of lime,
Yeah.
you'll be able to empty it. At least no problem whenever you need to at least lime it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would assume, yeah. So I think that's pretty sweet, man. No, you don't have to lift it up. The only time you have to lift it up is if you're trying to fill a spreader or make a pile, I guess, if you wanted to. I'm assuming you could do that. But no, you don't have to lift it up. And it's got the sickest tarp ever. All this new stuff in this DLC has really nice tarps that actually roll. This is the new truck too, by the way, which the green, that's supposed to be John Deere green, but it's very shiny. Why did they give us headlights there that don't work? Oh, interesting. But yeah.
High beams.
No, they're not high beams. I tried high beams.
Well, turn your regular lights on.
They are. And then high beams. Boom. It's the high beams are in the regular light. The fog lights. There's fog lights.
Because the outside lights are your running lights.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm saying
And if you hit Control F, the inside light turns on.
that's your high beam. There's lights down in the bumper, Trent.
Oh yeah, I don't know
Those
why
lights
the
don't
fog
turn.
lights don't.
Yeah.
Alright, I didn't notice the fog lights down there. I thought they were just another cutout.
You're good. All right, let's try it. Hey, this is the tractor I want. How about that?
The interior of the sleeper is.
Oh, I
white?
bet. I'd have to get one with a sleeper.
I only got like the second option, so I guess the first sleeper.
Okay.
Mainly because that's the only option you get that has quarter fenders.
Gotcha. It is very candy apple, and yeah, I wish they would. I don't know why they should definitely just make all the tarps like that. Like, you got it. How hard would it be to remaster like what's already out, right? Like, just give the game an update and make all the tarps like that. I would be very happy with that.
Hopefully that's next game.
Yeah.
Because at least that's how it usually is for the last DLC.
Typically, yeah.
But if we have that tarp for next game, oh boy.
All right, so we did lease Big Roy, so we're probably going to get rid of Big Roy. The grain cart is ours. But without having a person to run it, it's not great on auto drive, and that's just because it's articulated. That's not really a strike against Big Roy, it's just... That's just the way it is. Big Roy's cool, though. Big Roy is way cool, so... But for right now... Nah. Hey. Sorry, Big Roy. You gotta go, dog. Gots to go. Alright. Okay, we're gonna change in a minute here. We'll change our auto drive probably over to 4. Because they should just drive across the road right to us. But I'm waiting on stuff to get back from the shop, so... Yeah. At least I think it's coming back, hopefully. Oh, this needs lime, too. I can use the trailer for lime.
We can get manure from pigs.
On Judith Plains Trend, is there bulk storage for, like, lime and fertilizer and stuff, or no?
Don't think so.
Need a mod for that, because that would be really nice with that trailer. If you go buy a bulk trailer of fertilizer, and then you say go to the field and you spread what you need, but if you have extra, you need somewhere to go with it. So storage would be nice. Hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much what I'm using that bulk or that live bottom for is tender trailer.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's perfect for that. It's amazing.
At least for me, that's its sole purpose, and then grain trailers for grain.
Yeah. So I'd use it for everything, though. At least early on. Like, eventually, that's probably going to become like a specialty trailer, but yeah.
But granted, I found a nice like trailer for spraying. So, like you said, specialty.
Sure. Yeah. Very nice. We have another auger wagon. Yeah, we have the J&M. Yep, we have that too. So the problem is right now that I don't really have auto drive set up for running auger wagons. It does require some extra setup. The other problem is we don't have the one tractor we have could pull the J&M. We don't have a big enough tractor that's not articulated to pull the big auger wagon right now. So we could pull it with our big cases probably, but to work with auto drive, articulated stuff it's not good. So that's why I'm saying like we don't have anything right now. So there's two things. One, I don't have stuff set up for it, and two, articulated stuff doesn't really work very well. Like at all. So that's kind of that.
I wonder if... Ooh, that's expensive to lease, so...
What's that?
Well, when this came out finally on Steam at 8 or 9 o'clock this morning,
Okay.
I bought the Delta track, because I kind of been one in one.
Yeah,
and granted, I bought it with the broad tracks, because it's like those are like 36.
Okay.
But I don't know if it still has a steering issue with the quote-unquote narrow tracks or the 30-inch tracks.
Oh, yeah, it could just be the wide tracks. Yeah, I don't know.
Because like I kind of want to see, I'm just gonna lease it and give it my money back. Testing purposes.
Hey, man, it's DLC day. We make bad financial decisions, you know? Oh, buddy, don't leave me. Just stay here. Buddy, come back. You can blame it all on... See, that tractor would pull the other auger wagon that we have. That tractor would be fine, but... Yeah. Why is he... Buddy.
Buddy, come back.
He's going for a circle. At least these wagons don't break the wheels when you back them up. So. Yeah. There we go. Name it all on me. All right, we're gonna change. I'm gonna change them over to 4. So hopefully that works for us.
Oh. Oh, that's right. They put the beacons on the side.
Okay.
I guess I'm just used to the one farmer that at least that my family knows kind of pretty well.
Yeah.
Because they got themselves the Delta track.
Oh, nice.
But it's just like the front wheel assist one, or the mechanical front wheel drive, where it has the one beacon in the middle of the cab.
Oh, yeah. Which I kind of like that right in the center. I don't know why. It's kind of different. Kind of like that. Which honestly, you know, Nick was talking about, we had that tractor earlier, the regular versatile, and you know, another tractor, 400 horsepower. We probably could use another conventional style 400 horsepower tractor around the farm. It wouldn't be a bad thing to pick up. Now we're poor, but if we were gonna do it, I mean,
at least money-wise right now, you're not poor, but to the bank, you're poor.
we are very poor. Yeah. I mean, that's the tractor I would buy right there. $316,000. Now, I don't actually have a use for it, although it would probably look good pulling that corn planer we bought earlier today, right?
That's one of the reasons why I bought that. The 365 as well for the corn planter.
It would probably look really good on that corn planer.
Did you all see that it goes like 12 mile an hour?
The corn planer does?
I think so.
It does. 18 meters, 12 miles an hour. Oh, man, we're going to slap some corn in the ground.
Uh-huh.
Now, that takes 365. What was this one? Mm, 365. You have 400. You're not... Hills might be a problem. But that's okay. There's not that many hills here, right? Not that many. It'll buff. I think it's still look good on that corn planer. Just saying. All right. It's a bit small. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Is that one guy stuck? And Buddy's stuck at the bridge. Okay. I get to him in a minute. I want to get empty. Or somewhat empty. Come on, buddy. All I know is our efficiency has shot, well, at least as far as like how much we're harvesting at a time, has shot through the roof with having these two John Deeres compared to them Gleaners. Now, hauling is still an issue for us, but I knew that was going to be an issue. It's kind of an obvious issue that we have right now. We could always get more $10,000 trailers. But that's okay. Reporting live from the phone, it's Farmer Nick. Howdy, Farmer Nick. Welcome back. Oh, goodness. Nick, you want to see a really big grain cart? That we're not using. That's the funny part about it. Hang on, man. I'll show you. We had Big Roy, Nick. I just turned it. We had at least. I turned it back in, though, because we weren't going to be able to use it right now. That thing is a monster. A very slow monster. But monster nonetheless. That thing's huge. All right. I'm empty. Let's go fix this guy in the creek. Yep. You're definitely having problems, buddy. Somebody's having a bad day.
Just stuck in the rhubarb.
Because you had a bad day. Because he has a sound guard cab. Which, by the way, they're not very quiet. Just throwing that out there. All right, Nick.
Were back in the days.
Well, they were quieter than not having a cab. Look at that grain cart.
They were quieter than their predecessor.
Well, I could see that, yeah. I mean, that one I was in last year, it wasn't just that bad. Nick, we don't have auto drive set up for that kind of stuff right now, so that's why we can't use that. So yeah. Why that? Oh.
The bigger gravity wagons are quite good size. If you hit them at the right time, you get them 92% full when you're empty.
Nice. Nick, I don't know what to do with your comment. It's not giving me the normal thing to like censor, like to let it through or not. I get your comment though. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you just got auto-modded, for the record.
Take the L.
Take the L, kid. Yeah, you got auto-modded. Nick's like singing some Sarah McLachlan now. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. In the arms of the angel, fly away. I can click on the word that it doesn't like and see what the word is, but I don't know what to do with that. That's okay. It's all good. What the heck is this? Auto. Okay. Why, GPS, why? You're gonna make me leave a skipper now.
Yeah, what did he say?
F word?
Can you post it in TeamSpeak, please?
It's not friends.
Yeah.
It's another F word, Trent. I don't need to post it. It's not hard to figure out. Oh man.
No, but if he included it in a sentence, it probably would fill out the context.
Just saying how big the grain cart was with an F word in there. That's all. Yeah, and he's right. It's a huge grain cart. But that's okay. Dude, I got me some lemonade. Can't wait. I'm really trying to cut back on soda, by the way. I know that lemonade's probably not too much better, but it doesn't have caffeine in it, you know? Just saying. He whispered it to you, Trent.
Oh, I see it.
Dude, lemonade's so good, right? This is the, and I know, roast me if you want, whatever. I don't care. I can't drink sugar, so that's my option. It's the Country Time Lemonade Zero Sugar. Like the little packs you put into water. That's what I have, and it's super good. So yeah. Oh, I never said I quit soda, Nick. I said I'm trying to cut back. I've still had soda today. I ain't quitting it. Not right now, anyway. Maybe eventually, but a lot of like stream days, I'm drinking way too much soda. So I gotta, like on Sundays, I barely drink any soda. I have like 1, 2, like 2. And on stream days, it's like, 6. So I gotta get better about that. Yeah. I gotta get better about that. Yep, Country Time has...
this one needs a bit more distance. It climbed over my header.
Oh, okay. We can adjust it. Oh, it's because of the dual. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't drink tea. I've never tried tea. I wouldn't know where to start. So. Can't drink Mountain Dew. Well, somebody said they changed Mountain Dew recently. And it's like different now. But I don't know how true that is. But yeah. So just causing your gout to flare up. Ooh, that does not sound like fun, Yum Rider. Doesn't sound like fun at all. All right. But yeah, no, I just need to cut back. I'm not saying I'm going to quit. I'm saying I'm going to cut back. I mean, with my other big, life change with my diet is so different now. It's like, What else can I improve on, you know? Just saying. Green tea and raspberry. Interesting. I guess, yeah. I've had like something like a smoothie one time that had like matcha in it, but I know that's a whole different thing. But yeah, like regular tea, no, I've never tried anything. Don't really know why. First time drinks tea like crazy. But I don't touch it. Don't really know why. I just don't. I know that's odd, but
Can number one down.
Can number one down. Pour one out for the can of Pringles, chat. In the arms of the trash can. Fly away.
They're good.
Wow. Chicken, pork, and rice. Gotcha, Nick. No, trust me. I really don't want it to come off as like I'm not trying to sound like or wait, because I mentioned matcha? Is that why? The whole like eating better and stuff, just I hope it doesn't come off as like I don't want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. You know? That's not my goal here. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. I don't really care. I'll be honest. But you know, I'm trying to do better. So yeah. How many times, chat? How many times do I have to tell TikTok that I don't want to see videos from my niece? I just got an email from TikTok and it's like, hey, you might know this person. I cannot tell you how many times I've told TikTok to leave me alone when it comes to like her TikToks. I don't want to see them. I don't care. Is that bad, chat? Might be bad. I don't want to, no. No. You eat like garbage, stop soda, except for root beer. Nice. Root beer's so good. God, root beer's good. Nah, okay. Yeah, it's just kind of weird, chat. I'll be honest. It's kind of weird. Oh man. Or there's one that pops in. I get emails all the time and it's like people you may know, and it's like I definitely know that person, but yeah, I know I don't follow them on TikTok. Leave me alone. Like I don't care. Life's too short to let TikToker ask me. I cannot tell you how many times I've told TikTok I'm not interested in that content from, yeah. Could not tell you how many times. It's a bunch.
The JD, the 3650 is set to first.
Yeah, you're right. He is. Yep. He's messing everything up. Messing it up. You don't know anyone on TikTok? All right, Tom. Good. Or on the... I gotcha. They should sort... Maybe not.
Can you hold the last pass?
Yeah, I'm only 25% full. So we're fine. So I could go fix that guy too. Closest. I like closest personally. Which does make them drive all the way around field sometimes, but I don't really care. It's fine.
I kind of hope with 1.10 they update the precision mod.
Gee, I think. Hopefully.
Then I might reinstall it.
Yeah, Nick, I hear you. I mean, I just got to a point where it's like, I just need to stop doing what I'm doing, you know?
I'm done.
And again, not trying to like preach or tell anybody how they should or what they should eat or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, everybody's different. You do what works for you. But I just got tired of it. Just got tired of it. And sometimes you have to like really get tired of something to make a change. And I got tired of it, so. You'd like to, they send you something gross. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Oh, man. So Big Mert, we did try the Sulfur with the air boom. I didn't get to use it, but it did look pretty sick. And then we did have the Fent also with the air boom. I used that. It was also pretty sick. The thing to keep in mind is they're not the biggest thing. They're like 19, 20 meters. So there's that. Thanks for that follow as well. So, you know, the in-game one's what, 42 meters? So the spreader. So that part kind of sucks, but it's more realistic for what I would see around here, where I live. So I like it. But yeah. Yeah, TikTok has gotten really bad with the whole shop thing. And then I did buy like one thing off TikTok shop, and now it's terrible. It's so bad now. I shouldn't have purchased anything off TikTok. I bought 2 things off TikTok shop, and it's just, it's bad.
That's where they get you.
It's so bad.
You bought one thing, Johnny.
I know.
Just like talking to your phone.
Talking around my phone, yeah. Okay, so Trent, that guy's hitting the header. So what do I need to offset? Do I need to increase this number or decrease that number? Probably increase it, right?
I think it's increased, but that's also why I usually don't go with that big of a head.
Well, I think it's because of his dual, actually. Because his dual kind of sticks out.
Well, it could be a combination.
His dual kind of sticks out in Narnia there, you know? So, the header's fine. On the other tractors are fine. It's just this one. It does a little bump. But we'll see in a second. I just changed it, so. I got you, Nick. I got you. There we go. That's gonna be better. Yeah, no more collision, and there's plenty of. Yeah, the bigger head. I'm glad you said something, Trent, because I would have gone with the big head and then been sorely disappointed when it didn't work. So.
Yeah, 'cause I mean the 45. I mean it's doable.
Yeah. It's probably doable more if you're in like not using auto, yeah, to drive to unload.
This
All right, is that
so fine?
You're using stuff like that instead of an auger wagon.
Yeah.
That's why, like with the S7, I go 35 or 40.
I gotcha.
Just because I'm using a grain cart.
I just really want to see a contract for Field 30 to harvest it, and it's just not there. It's kind of sad. Yeah, if I was running the grain cart, I'd probably go with the bigger one.
Like a smaller head or
bigger head? Maybe not though. This is enough for this combine. This is fine. This still gives us a place to upgrade to, you know?
This courseplay and in-game AI, they don't really like you being so close to the head.
True. But this is good because we still have something to upgrade to. I didn't want to go boom from small combines to big, Go in between.
Surprised you didn't do a 35-foot head,
Yeah.
because then you'd still, in a way, upgrade in header and combine.
Isn't that what we went with?
35?
Mm.
I think you
Oh,
said
we
you
went with
got
the
a
45s. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 50s are next thing. Okay. What are the trailers we're using? They are in the mod hub. The in-game mod hub. There's lizard. They're nothing fancy. You can change the color. They're center bottom dump, so they're the whole thing's a big cone hopper. You can dye them, paint them, whatever you want. They're actually really cool. They do have a hitch on the back, so you can daisy chain them. You can actually, the other thing is you can get them on duals if you really want to look cool. I think that's what the word is. Cool. Yeah, that's what we're going with. But they're in the base game mod hub, so definitely check them out. They're great.
Or do we have any crop?
We are out of crop right now.
But the field say that if I'm in the field, it says there's growing soybeans. But if you look at the map, I have empty fields.
Really? Oh, yeah, no, there's soybeans in those fields. I see soybeans. I was like, wait a minute, please tell me.
Bugged. That's good.
I was like, please tell me it's not broken. All right, this guy needs to go to Homestead. We'll just go ahead and tell this guy to go for a lap. We'll reset all these wagons so we can get a... Oh, buddy. Buddy. Sean, I saw something about that yesterday, yeah. I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, see, I don't necessarily like the way the auto drive points are for the fields on here. They don't give them an exit path. They try to turn around. And that's fine if you only have like one wagon, but... Back from supper, welcome back. Farmer Nick, we don't ask questions we don't want to know the answer to. I paid back the loan. Well, I paid back some of the loan. We have 1.5 mil out still. So, do we want to pick up straw or we want to keep Wing on harvest?
We can always pick the straw later.
I kind of like harvest, right?
It's not withering.
Okay. Harvest it is. Let's roll with it, chat. Oh, man. The new DLC, I'm liking the new DLC so far. I think it's really cool. I think it's fun. Well, technically, we should mow grass here in 2 days, but we don't have to.
It will only be one cutting.
Yeah, we can mow it later
this
anyway.
Year, so we can mow
We'll save it for later. Field 30, come on. I just want to see the contract. It's going to be worth like $90,000. I would actually stop and do it too. Sad part. Problem is you have to lease so much equipment to make that anywhere near efficient. What are we paying every month in interest? Wait, what changed? Is there a 90? Something changed. Or 30, I mean, not 90, 30. We are paying... Is it...
we paid cultivation.
We paid $8,000. About $3,000 is what we've been paying. We paid $8,000 yesterday. Ouch.
Yeah, it was. We had
a big loan.
Over to out for a while.
Yeah, it was a really big loan, so made sense. I just want to see that contract. I don't want to take it, but oh man. All right, well, Well, it's dark now, so that's good. Definitely dark. Static, what's going on? The new DLC is called Plains and Prairies. It's available for everywhere. Of course, it's part of the season pass. You get a couple new versatile tractors. You get some old versatiles and old Fords. You get the one of one Big Roy. It's not Fast Roy, it's Big Roy. It only goes 12 miles an hour. It's pretty awesome. You get a Delta track versatile, although apparently it has some turning issues, so be cautious of that. Vaterstad seeder, tank, corn planter, big old grain cart. That thing is massive. A Salford. This is a fertilizer spreader, but it has the air boom instead of being like a spinner spreader, which is pretty cool. Salford tillage tools, so we can be like Larson's. It's the second or third time today I've said that. This is a really cool trailer. Hauls bulk, so it holds everything. The whole back end raises up, so you could fill spreaders right from it with fertilizer or lime. Some slurry equipment. Here's a Fent spreader. It does everything. It can spray, it can broadcast spread, or spread with the air boom, which is pretty cool. And we get an international semi truck as well. And I believe the DLC is $10 ish. And if you have the season pass, you already have it. Boom. Roasted. Sprayer salad. Yeah,
Should we save the hay for TMR, or
yeah,
should
we'll
we
save
feed it? Okay.
Yeah, Flogger, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? Mac Pack? What is the Mac Pack? What is Mac Pack? What's that? I don't know what that is.
Macdon pack, maybe.
Oh, Macdon. Macdon was a pre-order bonus, right? I believe you would have to pay separate for that. Don't quote me on that, but I think you would have to pay separate. So yeah. Why can't you get to field 1 from here? That's not logical. What are you on about, tractor? Why does the coloration look so different right now?
Did you change in the homestead something?
Nah, he's good. He was just throwing a hissy fit. He's fine now. All right, we gotta go one more day. Yeah, one more day.
Yep.
We'll have our soybeans ready. It's still not there yet. I just want to see the contract. It's gonna be worth a ton of money. Field 30 is planted in carrots right now. But yeah. That would be pretty awesome. That's okay. Yeah, the Macdon, but that was a pre-order bonus. So if you want that now, you would have to purchase that separately, I believe. So yeah. That is also true. Yeah, the next ad is the, yeah. But again, it was a pre-order bonus. So anytime something's a pre-order bonus, at least in Farm Sim land, you're able to buy it usually the same day the game comes out, just at an additional cost. Yeah. No, it would make sense to be separate, guys. Yeah. Definitely would make sense. We have some huge contracts right now.
By the way, 22 is 106 and 30 is 109 acres.
Oh yeah, you're right. 30 is crazy. 30 is such a big field, but 30 takes less time because it's a better shape for harvesting, you know?
Much better.
Yeah. Oh, all the contracts just changed. Is it daytime? No, nighttime. Okay, so the fields must have, yeah, the fields are changing. There is a season. I really just want to see the contract. It's not gonna happen, boys. That's one of those one of those fields where if you bought it and harvested the carrots, you'd probably almost pay for the field. Maybe not on hard mode, but like on normal, probably. Yeah. Oh, I don't hate doing carrots. You just got to have the right equipment. I don't hate any crop on here. You just got to have the right mods. That's all. That is all. Remember to check for auto drive before you leave your header cart somewhere. Please and thank you. You like doing deadwood contracts? Not a lot of money, but easy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, it is 8 a.m.
I left it in the northern part, in front of where you parked the other before.
Okay, yeah, this whole zone here is clear. Yep. I always like to check, you know, like, let's make sure there's no auto drive here before we get going here. You sell a trailer with pallets on it, do you lose the pallets? No. That's a guess, by the way. Do carrots on the big field in the middle of the horse map. Tomcat, I have never played that map, but sure, yeah, do it. You gotta have the right equipment. The in-game carrot, like, equipment sucks. We have a fancy little mod here that, as far as I'm concerned, might be just be an essential mod. If we scroll down here, I went too far. So, normally to harvest carrots, you have to use one of these harvesters. You think, oh, this big harvester's not bad. 4 rows. It has no capacity, and that is real. This is a real machine. That's how it is in real life. There's no capacity on this machine, which means you have to have a tipper driving under the conveyor all the time. Okay? So it's not the best. Now, there's a little mod here, or actually the in-game. We'll talk about that first. The in-game Amity harvester. This is for, what's this for? Sugar beets and red beets. Base game, you guys can use this right now. It has a little bit of capacity, but it also has an arm that kicks out. Okay? You pretty much have to have a tipper almost all the time next to you. When you turn around in the other field and stuff, you can get by without a tipper. Well, there's a modded one that does all the root crops, and you can get it with a 250,000 liter capacity. So obviously cheaty, but that makes root crop farming a whole lot nicer.
Jan?
Yes.
Oh, line assist on 170 degrees.
170? Okay.
Yeah, it looked good.
170, huh? 170. You want to go, what? No, that's 70. Sorry. 170.
Yeah.
I was like, 70 doesn't make any sense. How many times around the field you got? 1 or 2?
I only have 1.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to set mine at the same. All right, I'll start harvesting at 170 degrees. Not 70. It's like 70 doesn't make any difference.
Didn't it look
longer
smart?
rows? Yeah. No, we're good. Oh, goodness. All right, back it up. Put it in reverse, Jerry. Now, these are soybeans, so not crazy yields or anything, although they did turn everything up, so we'll see. Our little tipper army should be just fine to keep up with us. I would assume anyway. But yeah, so I don't hate root crops. In fact, you know, like saying this fields and carrots. Oh God, it's fully fertilized too. Oh, and it doesn't need to be plowed. Oh my God, you could actually make so much money off that. But I would love to see a contract for it, but it's not popping a contract for some reason. So normally it does. I've done that contract before. We can't buy it, Brent. We're going in order on this map, and in fact, I think that might just be a new like standard rule for me in Farm Sim is going in order. It's an interesting way to play Farm Sim, for sure. So we're probably gonna do that when we go to Montana. Which Montana's gonna be a challenge to do that, but I'm here for the challenge, boys. I'm definitely here for it. So yeah, how much? $1.3 million, just over 100 hectares. It's a big field. It is a big field. I would imagine it does, Plugger, yeah. I would imagine. Oh, goodness. That would not surprise me, Plugger. Big Mert. I'm so surprised. Sorry, I'm not at all. Was that a good enough reaction for you? Yeah, I'm not surprised the Big Mert doesn't work with precision. What's it do? Is it the, like spreading width or not the width, but like the, yeah. 3 times wide unlock speed. Probably wider than that. If it's coming from Papa Smurf or Plugger, it's probably yes. That's probably what it is, to be honest. Can I go from high to low? That would be an interesting way to do it too. Honestly, you could play Montana going from low to high and then delete your save and start it again, go from high to low. It'd be a completely different map. You would know your way around, but like, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting thing, because like on Montana, it's not bad till you get to field 6, and then that field is huge, and so it's gonna be a struggle to have some kind of decent, some kind of equipment to be able to farm that field. You know, it's gonna be wild, absolutely wild. But yeah. Sell the red farm. Buy a different farm. Can you sell the farm, Jeff? Because you have buildings there. You'd have to delete the buildings, right? So I don't know if I would want to. I wouldn't want to do that. Five wide, 35-mile-an-hour speed, up to 5 mil capacity. As I said, if it's coming from Plugger or Papa Smurf, it's yes. Is 35, is that for GPS Plugger? I think that's what you told me once. You start going faster and that GPS doesn't like it, right? Pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah. Something like it. It is wild, though. Where's Pops at, chat? It's supposed to be dinner time here soon, but he's not home yet, so. I'd like him to get home before these storms hit, too. Which we have time for that yet. Did that update? Not update. tracking my father. Hang on, y'all. Tracking my dad.
It'd be nice if that sulfur is a little bit smaller.
You want the sulfur to be smaller?
Well, the independent one that we got.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if you could like configure it, kind of like the Elmer's weeder. Where you can make it a 50, 70, or 90.
Yeah. I gotcha. Jeff, you can. Technically, there is an option to have a starting farm or not have a starting farm. That might be the play. I mean, I was gonna play using the red farm, but yeah, you're right. The travel would be a killer on a 4X map, right? From the red farm down to one of the other farms, yeah, it'd be bad.
Yeah, you probably have to start like in Farm Manager or.
Yeah. Okay, Big Mart posted pictures in Discord.
Where? Oh.
Wait. Top is base game, bottom's a new one. Oh. Big Mert, that looks bad. Just saying. You bet the bullet for the DLC? Let's go. Did you use my code at checkout? Oh wait, I don't have a code. Never mind.
Is the top like with it off?
I'm assuming the top is what it was supposed to be doing, right?
Oh, like with it on?
Yeah, because that's his nitrogen, so it depends on what's planted, right?
Yeah.
And then the bottom is with the new spreader, and so it's technically over applying.
Oh, like with the sulfured?
I don't know which one. He said
Sulfured
new.
and or Fent.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is. But clearly that don't work. That's over applying. Obviously. So you're telling me that the DLC they just put out has issues working with a mod that they put out? Oh man, I would have never. I would have never guessed it. Oh man.
I guess that's why they have their little bug reporter.
Yep, report it. It's junk. How many reports do you think they just go, it's junk? And that's all people say. It's trash. Literally trash.
Isn't this the way they normally harvest soybeans? Bit off
Yes.
the rows?
Yep. Yes.
I don't know if this is way off or if it's accurate.
Doesn't, I mean, it's whatever. Different guys run different angles. The reason you do it is because you want to wear out your cutter bar evenly across the whole thing. And if you follow the rows, you're not going to wear your cutter bar even at all. So yeah, this is very accurate, actually.
Yeah, because we go at a pretty good angle.
Yeah.
I think this is 10 degrees off.
Yeah, I can see it. It's working well.
Because the lines are 180, I guess.
Probably. Well, yeah. Roughly. Let's put it that way. I didn't realize how full I was, chat. I can't go harvest anymore. It's all getting empty. You know, that actually, thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Jeff, it wouldn't, we're going back to like selling the red farm or start with a different farm. That wouldn't be a bad idea because everybody's starting on the red farm, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea just to do it, you know, different. Like I like to be different. So that would be a good way to be different.
You can start without doing the new farmer and buy one
Well,
of the farms down south.
I can still start on new farmer, but I can just set it to not start with a starting farm. I'm gonna mess with it tonight, I think. I'll mess with it.
The plot 145 or the open lot. That'd probably be your best bet.
Well, I don't want to build my own farm. I'm gonna start with a farm, just not the red farm.
Or at least, what about the ranch?
I don't know. I'd have to check. I can't see it, so.
Dude. Animals.
Not enough space. Yeah, I could see that, Young Rider. The thing I think is really cool about that map, one of many things, is that every farm's like different. At least I only looked at a couple of them. I didn't look at all of them, but they all seemed different, which I like that a lot. A little bit of variety, a little spice of life, you know? It's not just, oh, here's a farm and the buildings are a different color. That's what I thought it was going to be, and I was like, whatever. Wow, not at all.
Guess the ranch. Remember in City's ranch? Like bottom left?
You might as well be talking Chinese right now. I didn't see it the other day when I was in there, so.
Right, that might be your best bet, maybe, depending on what you want to choose.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm going to hopefully check it out, barring what these storms do tonight, because I might have to turn everything off for a while, unplug it. But we'll see. We will wait and see. Again, that doesn't mean I'm done with Alma, but I could see taking a little hiatus from Alma for a while. Come back to it eventually. But that's okay. It's all good. All right. 85, 16 mile per hour winds. It's got to be gusting more than that out there.
Oh, hey, the wind finally died down a little. Instead of like 22, it's 19.
It's bad out there right now. Very gusty.
Uh-huh. I was gonna try to burn, and I was like, that's too windy.
Yeah, about that, huh?
Like, maybe tomorrow before the rain.
It's a good time right before the rain or right after, yeah. So if well, there shouldn't be 2 minutes to like land. Well, you know, you got cover crops that are dead around you, don't you?
Yeah, we have rice straw.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be burning too much then, huh? At least not too close to that stuff. Don't think your uncle would be happy if you cooked the field, you know? Something
Yeah,
tough.
well, it wouldn't be too bad at my place.
Uh-huh.
Because we dished it first, and then we came in with the planter.
Still, yeah. Oh, so yeah, okay, fair play.
Just he bought a new to him tool, which is called a smart till.
Okay.
Basically, just like a lot of knives fracture up the ground to let water go past the silt pan.
Interesting. Okay.
And we found out that once you disked it and then use this smart till, which is 30 feet, I think.
Okay.
It fluffs up the ground and it brings the rye root ball plus the rye or the dead rye up to the surface.
Gotcha.
So it goes to like kind of like what you guys do with your rye for a nice cover to help retain moisture.
Yeah, we don't disturb the root though.
Oh.
Unless like right where we're gonna plant a pumpkin. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'?
At least for this kind of like the straw.
Yeah.
But like the one field that we did try this on, like since we had the rotary hoe.
Oh, that's probably not gonna work too well.
I was getting off that tractor and zipping the wheels off every single round. It's like once I got back to one of the ends.
Yep. Yeah, you're just collecting trash like crazy, probably.
I think it was always on my left side.
Yeah.
4 rotary hoe wheels wide, like that were solid,
Oh, that's not good.
and they weren't moving. So you have to take out the outside one first, and then work your way in.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I told my uncle, like, yeah. I mean, ideal is good, because then you have the right straw to help retain moisture and.
Sure. Yeah. Keeps weeds down too.
You got a rotary hoe that's a
Kind of a
different
nightmare.
story.
I could see that not being fun. Boy, we're getting so much more done on these fields. This is so much faster than with the old gleaners. Still no contract for 30. Oh man, these carrots are they're just never gonna be harvested. They're probably gonna wither, honestly. That's what usually happens. For some reason, field 30 or this map really likes the like root crops and like the vegetable stuff, like the newer crops. Really likes it. Not sure why, but it really does. That's okay. Come on, Bessie. You're kind of wet. I'm gonna fill him up. It is funny emptying these big combines with, you know, these little tiny tippers. But that's okay. It works. And it actually works quite well. Plus we get into like corn, which that's gonna be, that might be an issue. I mean, we've done it. Not with these combines. With the gleaners, we could do it. But these will have a lot more output. I think all my Wi-Fi in my house just turned off. Okay. We're back. Never mind. Not the stream. My security cameras all went down for a second. Like, uh-oh, is there like somebody attacking? Is there an EMP? What's going on? Kind of weird.
I'm off to 8.
Okay.
So we don't collide.
Yep, you're good. That's fine. I'll get you a tipper in a minute.
We can keep them on 1.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Fair play. It'll work. Probably work out fairly well, actually. Yeah. I'm sitting here just thinking about things, the ways I want to start the Montana map. Well, just thinking about it, chat. Thinking about what Bear said earlier with maybe doing a little, I don't even know if I'm going to call it rules or just like, or he was calling it like RP. I'd call it just having some ground rules to follow. About like the how we do things. You know,
I
like
went to automatic too.
Like not tabbing to vehicles. You know, not using the map. You know,
that one would be rough.
I would have to disable tab. Yeah.
Well, not using the map, or you talk about also not using the bottom left map.
Buy a couple of motorcycles.
Motorcycles? Yeah. No, not using like this, Trent, where like, oh, I need to go.
Oh, your escape menu?
To that. Yeah, I mean, you can use your map, but not for like getting around. Oh, that field needs, oh man, everything needs lime, huh? Oh,
because if you're gonna choose not to use the bottom left map, that's gonna be something on a brand new map.
No, I wouldn't want that. No, but at the same time, it is okay to like. Oh, we'd have to have rules
at the start. If we only have 1, 2, maybe 3 fields, it's not.
We only have one field to start.
Problem. Yeah.
Yeah. One field and a homestead. That's it.
guess
Yeah.
if you have, or since we now have auto drive,
Yeah.
you could probably tell like the combine tractor or whatever to go to that field, and you can kind of learn that way.
Yeah. But okay, so that was a caveat. If we can use auto drive to move, say, a pickup truck or whatever around, but I can't go in like here and click on it and tell it to like, I wouldn't be allowed to do that. I have to be in the vehicle to tell it to go somewhere. I can jump out once it starts to move, but I have to be in the vehicle. So think if I'm farming over on field 30 and I have, say, 2 semi trucks and I'm in here alone, right? I'd have to have a tractor or something take me out to the field, and then I would be able to like hire it back with auto drive to get back to the homestead, let's say, and then have to take it back out to the field to get the other semi. Or I guess I could just go out there and tell both semis just to come back. That would be allowed, I think, because it's using auto drive. But like if I'm in the combine and I need to go back to the field for some reason, I got to have a pickup or a side-by-side or something to boogie out there. Am I about to install a modded truck in Farm Sim? I've never used trucks. I don't use trucks in Farm Sim. I think they're pointless. But like this would actually... there would be a point to have a truck, you know, because like
I just use, it's basically an edited version of the international pickup.
Yeah,
the one with the bed, the box.
I want
and
like
the zipper.
I'm gonna run the snowcat. I want like a Carolina Squat 350, you know. I'm joking. Like a truck with a utility bed on it. Maybe it has like a little bit of diesel or something. That could be useful, you know?
Yes. At least that international TV one.
Yeah.
I think it might be in the mod hub, but
paint it yellow. Could be like a taxi, a cabbie, yeah.
Yeah. Just have the 55
has
gallon barrel on the back.
Because at least that truck, it comes with like a diesel tank you can attach to the back.
If my hitch ain't dragging, I don't want to drive it.
It doesn't fill the combine up, but you can use it.
It'd be enough to keep you going. Yeah.
That's the whole point of having a diesel tank in the back.
Or actually use a Thunder Creek.
I mean, that's really all I use a pickup truck for is to pull a Thunder Creek.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because at least for me, combine usually always pulls its own header cart.
Yeah.
And the pickup's just
nice time cut.
Pickup's just there for service and fuel.
But that would be, you know, it would be a completely different way for me to play the game. I don't play like that. Like, I do not play Farm Sim like that at all. And I'm not saying I don't want, like, big, stupid, you know, trucks, but it would be interesting to have, like, something that's useful, you know, like with a service bed on the back, like, you know, a little fuel or whatever, something like that. I'm sure it's out there. Just got to go find it. I don't want it to be a rocket ship, you know, be, you know, yeah, I'm not into trucks like that, so. But if it's useful and it looks all right, I could see it. But it would be a very different way for me to play Farm Sim, and that could be, it could be a lot of fun, honestly. And on a 4X map, I think it would be quite a challenge to not tab anymore.
Oh, yeah, the one I am talking about, it's not hub.
Nice.
On the last page, because it came out very early, but
it's not big. It's not a small field, number 5, but we got 200 oats of it.
Oh wow.
197 something.
Headers pull down the road string. Interesting, Jeff. Oh my god, if I tab, I have to start fresh. It's like Minecraft hardcore. Hardcore. If I tab, the world deletes. The save deletes.
You have fun with that one.
What I would do is I would just go into the controls and I would like recommend that anybody's going to play on there would do it. Just go into their controls and just get rid of tab. Just get rid of it as a control. So when you hit it, because I know I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it a bunch. Oh, I'd get rid of the click to switch mod too then, because that would be cheating. Which I really like that mod, by the way. I have to get rid of that one too. Which, that's not a big deal. One less mod's one less mod. It's not a bad thing. He had a hill climb area. That's interesting. But yeah. Just give me a crowbar. I'm taking the tab key off my keyboard. If I hit tab, it costs 50k. God. No, Fuzzy, I didn't say that. I said no tabbing. And we're probably gonna switch to Montana as early as Saturday. But we're gonna have some rules. So I have this whole week to come up with what I want to do. So I'll keep some of them you know, a secret surprise. But yeah. Gotta keep some a surprise. Hey, look, he caught up to me, and I'm at the end of the pass. Let's go. Just stop here and get emptied real quick.
That nurse trailer would make a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah?
Posted. For a pickup truck.
Gotcha. Alright, he has decided that I should just leave because he's leaving me, so. Back to harvest. He's out. Right. But yeah, it's gonna be something.
Was he full or? I think he's coming to me now.
Oh, he's probably driving to you. Yeah, he's the closest one. So, well, let's go ahead and call another one over here. Bit of a commute for him, so.
Yeah, I left the pipe out a bit to have a shorter drive.
None of the silos worked. When you're really? They were working like where you dump grain? That didn't work for you?
It was the same for me. I had to re-download Montana.
Huh.
Well, you also had like different, or at least it sounded like a lot of issues of obelisks.
That's something to keep an eye on. In fairness, I was able to dump grain the other day, but we didn't try to haul it out. What exact problem were you having with it on your server?
I followed grain in and out of mine at least.
You're in single player though, remember? Everything's different in single player, Trent. Just saying. Even self-hosted. It's all different. That's crazy though. Absolutely crazy. Oh, couldn't put anything in. That could be a different mod conflict because it was at a farm you owned, right? I know that might sound like a dumb question, but sometimes you have to ask dumb questions. Just throwing that out there. The red farm. Okay, yeah, no, the red farm worked the other day for us, so that's odd. Sounds to me like a mod conflict with something else. But yeah.
Well, I had the same mods, but just deleted it and
That's odd.
re-downloaded it, and it worked perfect.
Interesting. Very interesting. See, I don't know how much like server testing modders are doing on their maps, but everything runs different on a server. It really does. And I'll die on that hill. Just for the record. I will die on that hill that things work different on a server. So yeah. That's all there is to it. But yeah. Well, fair play, Rider. So they at least think about it. Because Giants, I think they just think about the dollar bill. Sometimes. There is a Cybertruck. Nice. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's going on? Tractor, I'm not sure where you're going, but you're trying to go somewhere. Hold on, buddy. Right into the soybeans. You keep stealing my tippers. Every time I turn around, tipper's driving away. Gosh. I don't need one for a while. Although I don't know if I can make two. I might be able to make 2 full passes, right? Or 2 full rounds. Round in a bit. I should be able to. Now that I like actually got empty this last time. We'll have to wait and see. That's good. We're getting all this harvest done. All I know. Very good. Got to pay for some of the poor financial decisions, you know.
I don't think get paid until June.
Well, true. I don't think
the ball is.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't think the combines were a bad financial decision. I think they were a good one. I already got an hour, 1.9 hours on this one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, we did harvest field 5, and field 5's kind of a monster.
It's substantial.
Still no harvest for 30. Sad. So I did a carrot harvest on precision, but it was before they updated. Was it on precision? I want to say it was. Yeah, the yield was terrible. Before they updated the yields, right? I think I did it. I think it was precision. Anyway, I only made like $9,000 in extra crop. But I was harvesting so fast that I had 3 Fenton 1050s with the big Krone trailers. Plus I had all 4 of our little green wagons we had at the time. Plus our semi-truck with a 3-in-1 trailer. And that kind of kept up with me a little bit. Sometimes I would have to stop and like wait, but the amount you have to haul away is unreal. And that was with the bad yield, so I can only imagine now with the yield bumps that this game has gotten. Just how unreal it would be. You made to call him over here out of your way or what? All right. He has decided that that's where he needs to drive. So good luck with that. We're down to 1 pass, aren't we? 2. This field, something's weird here. Why is it?
I was recalibrating to automatic. I told you.
Oh, I guess I missed that. Sorry, I'm harvesting on the angle still. I just noticed. The angle's working great on this field. It's okay. We'll have a little triangle here. It'll be fine. We'll get it knocked out.
It was for field 1, and I think there wasn't much empty driving.
No, that was good. It eliminated a lot of the little short passes. There was only a couple. Yeah, field 1's kind of an awkward duck. But no, that wasn't bad at all. Kind of awkward, like what we're... Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. I'm always the problem, though. Let's be real. Right, chat? It's always me. But that's okay. It's all good.
Okay, he only got 99% because he couldn't take the hill.
Oh, boy. Well, hopefully he'll go empty. You know, by putting them on the field 1 auto drive over here in 8, they definitely don't have any collisions over there by the road. Since they're not coming back this way. It's actually a great idea.
It's working really good.
It's great, yeah. The only problem is there's a bit of a commute from where they're at to where they're to like us, but as long as we plan ahead with our auger, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can call them over to the field, and then
we can use that. May not be able to use it for 2 because you got stuff, but 39 or 9, we can use that same point for all that. Eventually, we could plow all that together too.
Yeah,
like one giant field out here,
including this one. Just have the valley.
Yeah,
the valley because it's
drainage.
Yeah,
a creek, as we would say.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys would call that. Well, that's a creek.
Well, a creek to me is a little river. Sort of.
Yeah. Okay. Some people might call that like a babbling brook.
What we call
All right. This is kind of magical with the 2 combines harvesting here at different angles. It's kind of cool looking, even though I'm messed up. It's okay. I'll go fix the rest of it here. I do need to maybe be done after this one though. Pops is on his way. I'm assuming I pretty much make him dinner on Tuesday nights, so I'm assuming I gotta make him dinner. So yeah. You're still here? It's over. Get out of here. Hi, Sean. Man, we're just harvesting with our John Deere combines. We're just getting getting it done, Sean, you know? We're knocking out the bushels, all right? It's all about them bushels. Technically, we only have like, well, 3 doesn't really count. So like 1 field left. So not that much more harvesting, honestly. Although that is a good sized field, but not that much more harvesting. But we're gonna head out of here before too much longer, Sean. Don't you worry. Pepperoni pizza pasta casserole. All right, sounds awesome. Something. What happened? Uh-oh. All right, that's another field done. As they say, another one bites the dust. All right, go ahead and pipe out. Try to get emptied out here. All right, buddy's driving towards us, so we'll go ahead and reset our pipe and not move. And, yeah. He might be, Sean. I don't know. It wouldn't be. I gotta make my dinner anyway. I got my dinner to make. He might bring dinner home for him and Aunt. I don't think he will though. Usually on Tuesdays he doesn't. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? What's going on? Right. Get this combine emptied. Get all our beans hauled in. Like something happened to Obel's computer or something. Something going on. All right. Go gadget. All right, let's go. These wagons, they don't hold a lot. I'm at almost 16,000 right now. They can be a little real on these hills sometimes. That's okay. It's all good. All right. The other thing is there are storms out there. We're not. You know, we're a few counties away still, but I'm watching. So even if Pops wasn't on his way home here before too much longer, we would have to probably call it for storms. To be honest. But that's okay. I'm happy with this DLC though, man. We got that truck and trailer. The truck seems good. Trailer's awesome. And we really haven't used it for its full potential yet. That's gonna come in at like lime spread and stuff. Really, it'd come in on a bigger map. We don't really need that on this map, but
I'm kind of right there with you.
Yeah.
One thing I've found that I don't like is the Delta track.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And then thanks to I forgot his name in chat, but like the Seed Hawk.
That's Limo. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like with the Seed Hawk that's in the mod hub.
Mm-hmm.
You could also use the seed cart from that on the bigger drill.
I gotcha.
I mean, just as like a different workaround.
Yeah. Maybe they'll, I mean, obviously it needs
TeamSpeak crashed for me. I couldn't even close it down.
Oh, dang.
Oh. I saw you were tabbing around. You got like a pallet of clothes.
Oh, yeah, we sell it in April. You know, I'm just going to leave that there. Oh, yeah, I can't tab. Oh, wait, I can still tab. All right, all the beans are hauled in. Yeah, there's 5,000 there right now. I don't know that the sheep. I actually, you know what? I bet the this thing, yeah, this thing's set to selling again. So the problem is we have more sheep than one tailor shop can keep up with. So occasionally we have to put it on selling, but then a lot of times I forget to put it back on distributing, so it goes to the tailor shop or to the spinnery. So we actually need another spinnery is what we need. The tailor shop can keep up with it for the most part. It's the spinnery that can't. So there's that, but it's fine. It's fine for now. This trailer's just wicked cool.
I'll go work on the straw for a minute when you...
Okay.
I guess you're done for today.
I am. Yeah, I'm going to be done here in just a second. I just wanted to park the trailer like all kinds of awkward. It looks like we're getting ready to launch something out the back of that trailer, you know?
Say the Trout River kind of reminds me of an asphalt trailer.
Yeah. Where did we put our spinnery? Our spinnery is up in town. We bought, so we are trying to buy stuff in order, but an executive decision was made. We bought plot 37, which is just this little corner here in town north of the train. And that is where we have our spinnery. So Probably should have put it more in the corner so we could have put 2 on the lot, but I didn't think we were going to need 2 to keep up with that sheep barn. But we need 2, so it's all good. All right, I will talk to you guys later. I'll try to be back in. I'll be back around TeamSpeak tonight probably. So goodbye.
Alrighty, bye.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.